Welcome in this moment. So before I dive with you into the theme of appreciation, what I appreciate, what you appreciate, um, I'd like to take a few seconds of silence. Just to take a moment to savor the special qualities that we are able to receive from this unique moment, right here, right now. So I invite you to just make space for what you feel, your body sensations, your emotions, your thoughts. Um, One thing you and I appreciate right here, right now. One thing you appreciate right here, right now. One thing I'm appreciating right here, right now is to be home, to have food, to have friends, to have more and more rich connections developing and unfolding with my local community, my more global community, including my family. Um, Appreciation for the dog I'm sharing life with those days. She's not my dog, she's my ex dog, but I have her most of the time. Appreciating for my ex girlfriend, my ex partner who leaves me having Shaya, the dog, with me. Appreciation for the dance session tonight and the fact that I DJ'd, play the music. Appreciation for this awareness that I can slow down and take the time to feel my breath right here, right now. I'm thinking of the connection between gratitude, appreciation, and my business and the way we develop our businesses. I'm appreciating the clarity that I'm having right now and my curiosity to really connect with the practices of some entrepreneurs that really works for them as a way to kind of connect more deeply to the principles or values that I want to cultivate and nourish even more. Appreciating this smoothie. Delicious. banana apple. I was I'm appreciating that today I was having a conversation on a live call on Zoom with a coach that I signed up for working with for 2 weeks and met some of her other clients, and it was nice to acknowledge what it's been for me to engage, financially, energetically, and with my presence and attention in her, in the program, in the work she was offering. And I appreciate that the intention I said yes to was the possibility of nourishing the belief that 2022 can be a year that is more and more aligned with what I want to expand, aligned with the values I want to nourish and cultivate. And I'm really appreciating that Emilia was offering and offering to join a program with a fee, a clear fee, that was doable for me to join in. And I'm appreciating seeing the growing of trust and confidence in me that I tend to go towards giving myself permission to really set up intentions, clear intentions, and deciding what I want to receive in return from what I'm willing to offer. It feels to me like a growing sense of inner trust. And I'm also appreciating that I acknowledged today that there was a dynamic with someone I find myself in some kind of a role lock with, that doesn't feel healthy. And I think that this dynamic really shows me that it's up to me to set up my boundaries and to decide what I want to say yes to and what I'm not willing to say yes to. And so today, concretely, I gave myself permission to delete some comments that I received from someone on my Facebook posts. And it was very, in some way, empowering to make space for anger in me and to make space for the possibility to say, stop. Not willing to put up with some kind of comments, just chose to delete them one by one after the other. And I'm really appreciating that I'm clear that what this person thinks about my decision and what you may think about my decision is not my business. It is not my business. What you think about what I do is not really my business. In the sense that well, what do I mean here? what's really important is what you think of what you do and how you feel and whether you appreciate what you do or not. I hope that I'm contributing to you appreciating your experience right here in this moment and in your life more generally. And I think in this sense, knowing how I can support you more in appreciating your experience, learning how what I do supports you, and I guess I'm realizing right now, I feel appreciation for the fact that I'm realizing that negative feedback also can really help me to see how I can adjust my approach to better understand what's going on with different people. And it's I'm clear that I also appreciate knowing that I don't want to force things. I don't want to force myself. I want to leave evolution to happen with care and gentleness. And what I feel and what you feel are important. And right now I feel tired, and it is important. And I appreciate that I'm able to make space for listening to how I feel right here, right now, and not forcing myself to, kind of disconnect from myself and pushing myself to say something like, almost like automatically without awareness. Right now, I feel appreciative that I can listen to my tiredness and know that I can pause this video at any time I want. So I'm gonna take a few more seconds to feel this now and see if there's anything else that needs to be said around appreciation. I appreciate that technology makes it possible for me to be home and to talk to you, to reach out to you, to be received by you, to have eventually feedback from you, whether I like it or not. And I appreciate that I can honor whether I like or not your feedback. If you want to give any. And I'm most appreciating that in itself right here, right now, even without feedback, I do appreciate sharing what I'm sharing with you, what I've been sharing with you. So, good night. Thanks for your attention.